Hello and welcome to another BC Spotlight product. Today we are looking at an Early Rider Charger and the whole line of that. And I'm here joined by Andy Loveland, the CEO and founder of Early Rider. I'm happy to have you here.
Yeah, great to be here.
So you have the three bikes in the Charger range. Who do you expect to see on the bike?
Yeah, so it's relatively advanced riders and they're looking to do proper trails and proper single track. And maybe they're doing progression sessions at the bike park or on the pump track.
Can you talk us through the differences between the three bikes?
Yeah, okay, so starting with the 16-inch, it's a single speed, obviously, but it has a cassette hub. So if your kid progresses really well, there's the option to upgrade to a set of 6 gears, which we have available. It's also an RST air-sprung first fork, but it's 60 mil of travel. Same hydraulic disc brakes, but a 19 mil bar for the smaller grips. Shorter cranks, but otherwise fundamentally the same bike. So moving up to the 20-inch, we add the 9-speed Shimano drivetrain. We've got a mid-cage mech, so there's plenty of clearance. And we go to the larger fork. It's got a 100 mil of travel. And then for the 24-inch, we add, it's dropper ready. We've got the 10-speed Shimano drivetrain, same mid-cage mech, and again 100 mil of travel on the front.
Going into detail with this specific bike, what was the reason for the tire choice, which really looks like a capable tire?
So everyone knows Schwalbe makes some fantastic tires. We love the Rocket Rons because they're super grippy but also really, really lightweight. And on this size bike, we're really trying to reduce the rotational weight of the wheels, and that also is the case with the rim. So we've worked very hard to get that balance of super strong, lightweight, double-walled rims.
Looking at the drivetrain, this looks like a really proper drivetrain.
Yeah, well, it's the Shimano 10-speed Dior. We absolutely love it. It's super light, shifting. It's bomb-proof. It's got the mid-cage mech, so there's plenty of clearance. Yeah, it's great.
Looking at the bike, does it come equipped with pedals?
Yeah, it comes with our platform pedals. They're a resin, so we have the pins molded in, so they're not sharp and won't cut shins, and they run on steel cartridge bearings.
Very nice. Talking about the frame, we know Early Rider as a brand that has the special look of the brushed aluminum finish. What's special about this frame?
The frame itself, I guess the key points are the tapered head tube and the fact that the tubing is optimized. So we put extra thickness and extra weight where it's most needed, so around the head tube and around the bottom bracket, so we can remove as much weight as we can. It's got a brush finish as usual, but this has a matte coating. We kind of feel that it's a little bit more durable for the riding that we're doing, but also we just wanted to elevate it and differentiate it a bit from the Belter and Seeker series.
Okay, it looks super durable and nice, and also like we know it from the other Early Rider bikes. Moving on to the cockpit, what can you tell us about it?
So we have some soft touch lock-on grips. We've got a 660 wide bar. We have some feather touch hydraulic disc brakes, super light actuation, which is what you need for this kind of riding.
One thing we talked about a few minutes ago is like the little detail of the green spacer. I really find that super interesting. It's just a little bit of touch of color, right?
The green is our secondary color for the brand. It's obviously relates to the environment and sustainability, and there are a few tweaks that we make. You picked up on the matte finish, and if people, we just wanted to make sure there was a little tag that designated the bike as an Early Rider, even if you had a color model or a matte model, you could still see it was one of ours. So it's just a little bit of fun.
You said you're trying to reduce weight in every way possible. What is the weight of this bike?
This one's a little bit over 11 kilos. It has to be a sturdy, resilient bike, but we take weight out where we can. So there are some hidden places where we lose weight. We work very hard on CNC'd hubs, and we have aluminium hollow through axles. The RST first fork is a new generation of fork, and they've worked really hard to shave off weight there. And then, of course, we have double-butted handlebars, and the tubes of the frames are also optimized. So we carry more weight and strength around the head tube and the bottom bracket. So it's about, you know, those incremental gains that don't take away from the durability and the performance of the bike.
Yes, I find really nice the balance between the structure of the bike and that it's also robust and lightweight. Andy, what age kids would you see on the bikes?
Okay, so the 16-inch we would ordinarily expect 4 to 6 years old. The 20-inch is more like 6 to 8, and the 24 you can go 8 to 11. But it does vary, you know, the smaller sizes in particular. If the kid is that much more advanced, then quite often they'll size up a little bit early. You know, they'll benefit from the better rollover of larger tires, and they won't worry about, you know, putting their feet down when they come to a stop. So you have to gauge it, but that's the rule really: 4 to 6, 6 to 8, and 8 to 11.
Andy, thank you very much for your time and the explanations about the Charger range.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you very, very much. And for you, if you want to learn more about the Early Rider range, please check out our BC Spotlight meet here on YouTube.